Port in St. Luce, the world he gon' conquer. Whole new show, the score.
Okay, we're here with Raymond Jacobs. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Mr. St. Luce, I'm the president of the st.Marten Volleyball Association. In the past, I used to be a player. I've playing volleyball, basically competitive since I would say maybe when I got back from Curacao in 1990. That's when I really started playing competitive. I was on a national team up until 2003, just before I had my serious accident. And seeing after my accident, I wasn't be able to play to the level I was playing, I was approached to be the president of the association, seeing that volleyball wasn't being played on the Dutch side for a few years. So they asked me if I had the time and if I was willing to take up the presidency of the Volleyball Association and start from scratch, because, like I said, the volleyball wasn't doing nothing for 5 years on St. Martin. So I started in 2009, and since then we've got volleyball up and running. We've done a few tournaments. We're getting back on the scene, you know. So this year we did our 3rd annual school tournament, which every year has been getting bigger. And next year I hope to see all 8 schools on the Dutch side represented, along with the 2 on the French side, which also were supposed to be playing this year, but unfortunately, due to some circumstances at the school on the French side, they had to pull out last minute. But if we get next year all 8 schools added with the 2 schools on the French side, we'll have a really big tournament, and it will be a lot more fun. And believe me, the game is really getting back close to where it was. I can't say it's back to where it was, getting there. But you know, you gotta creep before you can walk. So we get in there. So.
Lastly, before I let you go to the kids, when I used to play, when I was in primary school, volleyball was a big thing. I want to know if you're gonna bring that back within the primary school. See how you had a successful secondary school tournament.
Well, as I said, since I've been the president, we've also had some youth camps. In 2009 we had a 2-day camp, and 2010 we had a camp for a week. So and last year we had another week camp for the youngsters in primary school. Actually this year, a couple of weeks ago, I received a donation of 75 light touch balls, which is more feasible for the younger children. We've seen it is lighter, it's much softer for the hands. So we actually got 75, which I'll be donating to the school, different primary schools on the island, so we can get their teams going, so we can do something for them also. Because you know, the youth are the sports of St. Martin, so we have to try to push our youth to play sports. And the younger they start, the better it's going to be for all of us in the long run.
Thank you very much, Raymond. The score would like to tell you, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, Mr. St. Luce, for having me. And I hope to see you continue to contribute towards the sport. And I see you've been here all during the volleyball season for the school. So I hope to see you for the senior tournament as well. And we'll also let you know when we have the beach tournament.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, we are here with Adonis Jacobs.
Yeah.
He is the MVP for the MPC volleyball team who won the volleyball tournament. First, I have to ask you, how long are you playing volleyball?
Me, pretty much about a year now.
Because I know you from baseball and softball. I didn't know you as volleyball.
Well, my uncle is the coach, so you know, they were looking to make a junior team to go to Anguilla, and he asked me to come, so I came, and from then I've been playing almost every week, practicing, and yeah.
I want to know what's the difference. In a regular season, you hardly did anything. You were just playing comfortable and leave your partners did the spike in. But in the finals, I only saw you. What was the difference in thinking?
Well, I guess from the time you reach playoffs, you know, you gotta bring your game to another level to close out the other team, you know. That's it. It was playoffs, so time to take it home, you know.
Very good, man. I hope to see you next year again.
Sure.
All right. Good evening. The score is here at the LB Scott Sports Auditorium with Keith Hanson. He is presently the president of the Soualiga Youth Basketball Association, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what's going on here.
Well, Gordon, as you know, the basketball season started in January, and we have worked our way down to the semi-finals, and rolling into the finals where all the youth teams are now preparing for the championships. In our mini division, Garden, we have 6 teams. That's in the 13 and under league. In the cadets league, which is 13 to 15, we have 10 teams. And in the junior division, we have a total of 11 teams. And those are the boys that are 16 and over. Yeah.
Okay, and a couple of weeks ago, you guys started the playoffs. How is that going?
Okay, the playoffs, we started with the mini division. That tournament is over. The junior cats took the championships for the mini division. The cadets division is currently in its final leg, where we have the best 2 out of 3. 2 games have already been played. So the winner of the next game, if the Scorpions versus the Simple, those are the 2 teams right now battling for the finals. If Scorpion wins this next one, then they will have it. We also have in the junior division, we have the MNO Clippers, who are now contending against the Dutch Quarter Thunders. Okay, and they too are the best 3 out of 5. And I think right now the Clippers have the little edge. They have 2 games over there.
The cadet division, I understand that the French side team is leading in that finals.
Yes, the French side team, I think their name is also Thunders. They are right now leading the division with 2 games in the best 3 out of 5. Yeah. In terms of getting the youngsters to come out, the interest in the game itself, I think having 6 teams is a good start, because it's been, I think Miguel Richardson was the one who inspired us with the brainchild of Miguel, and he inspired the younger ones to get involved. And you can see by the performance of the junior cats, because they've been involved in basketball for a very long time. But we have managed to get 6 teams on board, and I would like to see a lot more of the youngsters get involved, because that is the age by which you can teach the necessary fundamentals. And once we get that going, we can expect to see much better performances in the higher divisions. Where parents are concerned, Gordon, we need to get parents more involved in the sport. They need to come out and see their youngsters play, support them. You can't say it any better. They must. I think having that support, with the parents being there, it encourages the kids to do their best and perform. Yeah. Remember, we have the Kingdom Games coming up next year as well. So we're going to start training probably by next month. Start getting the program for the Kingdom Games together to get those guys ready for next July. We also have our Franco-Dutch tournament that we host here as well in November. So all of those practice games are going to be leading up to those exciting tournaments as well. Kingdom Games is a 17 and under tournament where the players must be 17 or younger to participate on the day of the games.
And in terms of talent, where will you be selecting the players from, the juniors, cadets, or both?
Well, we have a cross section of players in both divisions who I think really have some good talent to participate and probably make this team. So the younger ones from the junior division, we'll be taking them as well as the younger players from the cadets who has the potential to make it.
Thank you very much, Keith, and keep up the good work.
All right, thanks, God. Thanks for having me.